Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming back and stopping by. Uh, yeah, it's been a while. Gosh, I don't even remember my own freaking intro. How bad is that? Uh, well, this is S.L. Wyman's Rock and Writing. My name is Sarah Wyman Grover. I'm a writer and also a tarot enthusiast. Thusly, my videos have mostly been tarot related. And I've been on hiatus for a very long time. This was unannounced and unexpected. I'm just here to give you a quick, it's going to be a real short, probably 10-ish minute video, maybe even less, just to let you know, hi, not dead, still here. Fully intend to start making videos again here soon. How regular that is going to be and what that schedule is going to look like, I don't really know yet. Once I do know, and once I'm a little more confident that I'm not going to make a liar out of myself, and I'll be able to give you a bit more of an exact time frame in which I will be putting those videos out, I will let you know, give you updates, keep you in the loop on what's going on. Short version, there will be more videos forthcoming about books I've been reading, decks I'm working with, what I'm doing for Lammas, Lunasa, if you will, and just some general life updates, some fun stuff, and probably more random. The biggest thing is that there probably will be a name change coming with the channel. Once I get that finalized, I will let you know so that everybody, can update their information and still find me. Okay, and where I may wind up making a second channel, that one is a lot less likely than just a name change and just making this channel a bit more freeform and general. But anyway, okay, so first of all, I know it's been a while, so if you're still with me, if you're still one of my subscribers, if you're still checking up on me, and if you've either managed to stumble across this for your first time or you're coming back, thank you for this. I thank you for that. I appreciate you watching. And let's get into some information and some video stuff. I'm just gonna grab a deck so that I have something in my hands to do, so that it kind of keeps my nerves down while we sit there and talk a little bit. So, I've been taking a very unplanned, unscheduled, and unannounced, much longer than anticipated break from my channel. And to put my reasoning very short, even though I know I don't really have, you guys are cool. You would understand. I wouldn't have to throw an explanation at you, but I would like to. And short, sweet, and simple, mental health. Well, that's what it has boiled down to, is I've needed a very big, very long mental health break, because a lot of things, especially within the last couple of months, I would say within the last 2 to 3 particularly, have really hit hard and hit fast. A lot of it just being build up, me not being able to control a lot of outside factors, which that happens. We can't control everything that happens in our life, but those factors have added up. I'll talk about them a little more in a second, but long story short, just life has been throwing a lot of things at me lately, so I've been, for a very long time, kind of feeling like Sisyphus in the underworld there. Every time I get that rock rolled almost to the top where I think things are okay and I'm feeling better and I've got my life under control, that rock just goes tumbling right back down to the bottom and I have to start all over again. And I've been feeling that way for a while. Your girl is tired, and I've just been feeling it a lot more lately, in my body, my mental state, my mental clarity, my mood, my spoons, my ability to ability, motivation, and wherewithal to get things done on a day-to-day basis. That has been absolutely atrocious. You're lucky you're only seeing this little tiny bit, and this room, oh my god, it needs dusting bad. I cannot emphasize enough how badly mental health can affect your environment too, and how your environment can affect you, vice versa. That's all been doing a lot. I've also gotten a recent health diagnosis. It's not a big one. It's not an life-ending, fatal or tragic thing by any means. I was diagnosed with diabetes. Good old type 2. Surprise, surprise. You know, being with ADHD and being a little on the spectrum, particularly when it comes to having sensory issues with things that I eat, because my nose, my olfactory and my taste buds are connected very, very closely. And with me having taste and texture issues, it makes eating correctly really, really difficult. Because one, I tend to go with things I tend to eat things I know are safe. I.e., hey, I've eaten that plenty of times before. I know what that tastes and know what that's supposed to feel like when I eat it. But I'm being confronted with the fact that I really need to adjust my diet, because unfortunately here in America, we eat crap. And our food is not regulated very well. So 9 times out of 10, you're eating slow poison, whether you like it or not, and you don't have a whole lot of choice in what's out there. They also, unfortunately, inflation has made a lot of the healthier options more and more out of reach. So you find yourself having to look at what's available and go, okay, well, how do I make this healthier? You wind up having to look at that and look into things like portion control and controlling cravings and play the this or that game. Well, if I'm gonna have a snack, this is at least healthier than that. You wind up playing that game, but they put so much sugar and processed crap in almost everything we eat over here that, yeah, of course we have an obesity problem. Yeah, of course my diagnosis is no big deal and a bunch of people have it. But I also just happen to be in the unfortunate position of having genetics and life circumstances, being a woman in her mid-40s, hitting perimenopause, all that good fun stuff, that just strangles my metabolism and just makes eating right and keeping weight off difficult. Also, I'm gonna call myself out and call things for what they are. My lifestyle is not the healthiest as far as exercise. I need to do more of that. I know I've really not done myself any favors at all where that is concerned. So that part, my fault. But just a combination of stress, overwhelm, and self-neglect, and just trying to get by has complicated that. Basically all of my health issues. So I'm literally in that, having to deal with the pound of cure instead of the ounce of prevention, because we're past the prevention point with a lot of things. That's all. Like having to deal with, thinning my hair. It's going to have to get cut because unfortunately I'm getting very broken ends. It's not growing back healthy and I'm having a lot of issues there. So, and I'm going to really have to start diving into, I'm going to be forced to self-care whether I like it or not, but the routine I'm going to be forced to do is really not going to make me happy because ADHD, I want to be done in 15 minutes with my self-care. Not going to happen anymore. And that's okay. And it won't be forever. And I just have to suck it up and get with the program. That's where we're at on that. Now I don't have permission to go into much detail on the next item on the docket, so I'm gonna be real brief with it. But close family member has been having a lot of issues health-wise lately. So because I work, my husband, and we only have one vehicle, my husband has had to step up and help that family member. So he's no longer been available as much to help with household things. So a lot of stuff has gotten backlogged even more than it already was. And of course, anyone with ADHD will tell you, the minute you get too much on the list to do, you get overwhelmed. And once you hit overwhelm, it's over. And you can really get into ADHD meltdown real fast. And well, screw it, I ain't gonna do it. But unfortunately, I'm in that part where my body is forcing me to confront these issues, to slow down, because between just what the things I've mentioned and just overall stress of our situation, just in general, because prices of everything are going up, everything is more expensive, we're just having a lot more trouble making ends meet. And we have been having troubles here and there making ends meet for a good while now, ever since my husband has his stroke. So it's been steadily increasingly getting worse. I won't get into a lot of details, but just as one example, our rent in only 2 years, 3 tops, has gone up $220, and now is 50 to 60% of our income, when it should really never exceed 30%. I've gotten a couple of inflation raises, cost of living raises, but they haven't really been that much or that frequent. So my wage, as I'm the only one working, hasn't caught up. So as a consequence, my husband, not only is he having to help this family member and deal with that, we're both stressed, we're both not sleeping. He's also, even though he's technically disabled, the state won't acknowledge it and help us financially. So he's going to have to go back into the workforce, unfortunately, because sooner or later I'm going to keel over from this strain. And I'm already at a very high level of burnout. This is the first time I've even had the energy to sit down and do one of these videos in almost 6 months. So that should give you a pretty good indication. But anyway, I don't want this to be a huge pity party, whining, cryy, little old me. I'll go into more details as we go along, but I need to clear out my phone a little bit, and I need to do some planning and get some more things online. But right now, can't do it. Only have so much space, so I'm gonna have to pause there. There will be lives coming. There will be guests, hopefully. Once I get a list and times and dates, I'll let you know, obviously. More exciting stuff coming up, and as the updates come, I will give them to you. But I'm still here. I'll get you more details on what's going on with me as we go along. I intend to film more, and once I get more confident that I can actually commit to a schedule, I will give you that schedule. But I just wanted to pop back in, brief overview of what's going on with me, say hi, tell y'all I love you, I appreciate you. I've been lurking and watching videos. I promise I've been there, just maybe not as in the forefront, but I hope you're all doing okay, having a good day. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. And again, my name is Sarah L. Lyman Grover. This is S.L. Lyman's Rockin' and Writing. And yeah, please like, subscribe. Come on back. I promise there'll be more here. And I'll get you some more details on what exactly we're going to be doing with the channel as it comes. And as soon as I get my phone cleaned out, there will be more videos filmed, hopefully within this couple of weeks, once things are not quite as busy. But other than that, I'm going to get this uploaded so this can get to you guys by tomorrow at the latest. And yeah, other than that, just be kind to each other out there. We're all struggling, okay? And just be there to silently support me, but don't worry about me, all right? I'm handling it. And we'll talk a little bit more detail about how things are going later, okay? So, love you guys. Be safe, and thank you so much. Hopefully the next video will be a little more scripted, get you a little more details, and be a little less scattershot, all right? I appreciate your time, and great day. And if I don't see you before then, happy Wellness, happy Lunas. I'll see you guys soon.